This week we talked to Drew Martin of SureNut, representing his father Tom and the University of South Australia. Together, they are credited with developing one of the world's first high-speed nut analysers, classifying almond quality based on size, colour and imperfections. They have now released additional technology aimed at further increasing quality assurance by detecting aflatoxin B1 in almonds and potentially other nuts and seeds globally. Welcome, Drew.
Yeah, thanks, Claudine. Thanks for having me on the show.
This technology measures aflatoxin B1 in almonds and potentially other nuts, seeds and grains. Can you explain why this is important?
Well, aflatoxin is not that commonly known to the average consumer, but it's a carcinogenic substance, toxin, that's known to be on any nut or seed. You know, this system will continue to do the good work of keeping everyone safe. It's just going to do it faster and much more cost effectively and probably more accurately as well.
What impact will this technology have on consumers globally?
Third world countries, there definitely could be some serious changes there if this technology was deployed, where people are still dying from contaminated maize milk and the like. But in the Western countries, the consumer won't really be none the wiser, but the producers and the growers are going to end up with a whole set of useful data and much more efficient way of doing this compliance auditing.
And for global nut producers, how will this nut analyser increase efficiencies?
Yeah, so currently, the concept started out as an analyser to replace the onerous task of staff getting a 500 gram sample for every single bin and physically sorting out every single nut into its category of colour, size, chip scratch, any other defect, which is a very slow, onerous task. And that's what the analyser was initially built to do. And then we discovered under certain lights using the hyperspectral cameras that we could detect aflatoxin B1. We could also measure moisture, and we could also do rancidity, it's like a measure of shelf life. So all of a sudden we had a whole bunch of other tools to add to the traditional analysis that could be done instantly in a few minutes. So staff could be doing something else now while the analysis is done automatically. So yeah, what that's going to mean for producers is basically, more data, more useful data, and obviously some cost savings with meeting their compliance obligations. Clearly shows though that the computer, the robot, can do it much more accurately, much more consistently than a human can.
It's been a 10-year journey developing this system. How do you train your analyser to recognise a good almond?
My father did most of the training with the University of South Australia. So we've got a fantastic group of researchers down there. They're really quite amazing, actually, under the lead of Professor Sang. My father, Tom Martin, took, I think, 1.5 million images of different variety of almonds and all the different defects and parameters. And then, the clever doctors and professors down there in our research team use deep learning program software and artificial intelligence software to add those libraries into then basically mimic what a human would do.
What does this mean for the industry?
We're very close to having this sort of device in some shape or form deployed throughout all the hulling and processing sheds in Australia and California, where the main industry is. It won't be long, and everyone, the whole industry around the world, will be able to reap the benefits of it. And then from there, I guess we'll be looking at, we've already done some work in pistachios. We've been able to basically get similar results in pistachios and aflatoxin B1 there. And figs, peanuts, walnuts are the next ones in line to look at.
Thanks so much, Drew. We look forward to seeing this technology in the marketplace.
Yeah, thanks very much, Claudine, for having me on the program.
It's a big industry now, Claudine, $1.1 billion, and this looks like a really important innovation.